2, 3, 4.
Is anyone else having problems loading this Drako up?
Nope.
Bloody thing's playing solid buggers. I'm going to have to restart my computer again.
User joined your channel.
Saying 18,000 milliseconds to load a page.
Download what? Sorry?
No.
I got the Siri in the end.
Evening all.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hi, Alex.
Oh, she's moving.
You have live weather, a strong wind. So live weather would be a special challenge.
Yes, yes, it might be a bit much of a challenge.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, we lost Ali.
Hey, he's restarting his computer. He's having issues.
Ah, right.
Hi, Sunny.
That Sunny is here.
User joined your channel.
Porky!
Horses.
Gay prick in the lobby. Where's Stuart?
Stuart's not going to be here tonight.
User joined your channel.
I think he's got like 16 trillion guests. You, Sonny!
I think he said he's got something like 74 arrivals today or something. Which is a lot.
Oh my!
I couldn't arrive 74 times.
User joined your channel.
You give it a good go though,
I
mate.
fucking would, yeah. Till it fell off.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Users.
Okay, we got 9 people on channel, and I can see 4 aircraft.
I'm having to rebuild me bloody thing for taking silly time again.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the top speed you're going to expect out of tonight, Alex?
About 110.
Well, I think the Storch tops out at 94, doesn't it?
Somewhere in there.
120.
100 knots, 120.
Okay, well, if we can manage about 95, we'll get everything done comfortably, especially if we've got to wait a little bit.
Sweet.
We shall wait a while for a few more to get sorted. There's no rush, we're not stressing tonight. I mean, we can't make it in the time, but we'll find a way.
Well,
The main thing is we're together.
Aw.
That's exactly it.
Why's there 2 fucking gliders?
Because you've got 2
Well,
things
wait.
not loaded, I guess.
Are they fucking?
No.
Did you not get the did you not get Mr. Voodoo's Storch?
Ah, bollocks. Back in a minute.
Now, I only noticed this after I planned the flight. Normally, I mean, you lads know me, normally I would plan this kind of thing into the flight. But has anyone noticed the name of the lake immediately to our rear?
No.
Yes, I have.
Lake Mini Wanker.
Mini wanker, yeah.
Honestly, normally I would spend hours trying to plan that thing into a flight, and then I just... This one was actually a suggestion by my stepdaughter saying, why don't you fly near the prettiest lake in Canada? I was like, yeah, alright, sure, the closest airport's Banff, will do that. And then I was flying around getting scenery the other day, I'm like, oh, that says Lake Mini Wanker.
What a wanker.
can
gotta
anybody
wa-
see me on the pilots list, please?
I do not.
No.
Well, I can see Flash on the list.
Flash!
I cannot see Flash on the list.
That's weird. What server are you on, dude?
Well, at the moment, I'm not on any server.
No, it's a bloody miracle you can see Flash.
That's what I'm saying. What airport are you at?
Blue River.
Blue River.
They're up at the end.
We are at Banff, if anyone needs confirmation.
What's the code
Which
for
is
that?
Charlie Yankee Bravo.
There you go, baby. Charlie Yankee Bravo Alpha CYBA.
Teamwork.
That's what counts.
I wonder if they want any Yankees in it out here nowadays. Of course, Voodoo.
I would give a thorough briefing once everyone was here, but I'll be honest, there isn't really one, because we're going to have to just sort of fly around the nice scenery.
Cool. How does that go bad?
Okie dokie.
Saw some pretty good
What's
stuff.
the name of the server?
Oh,
got-
Jesus Christ. Oh, 1.
But yeah, what's all the other bloody stuff? No, it's all bloody
What do you mean
one.
the other bloody stuff?
I've
We've been
got-
flying for months.
Well, I
I've
have to bloody, when I disconnect, it disappears, and I have to bloody remember what it is.
Oh, Jesus
It is
Christ,
MP
no.
server 01.flightgear.org.
Well, that's what I've got. Is it, after the 01, is it .flight sim?
.flightgear.org. MP server 01.flightgear.org, and once it connects it should say Frankfurt, Germany in the little yellow box. Ah, Flash is with us now. Yeah, there's Flash.
Flash. Thank God it never gets old.
Can everybody who's see me in the blue Drako start there?
Suddenly your audio virtually disappeared, Alex.
I apologise.
There you
Can
are.
everyone see me as blue?
I see you as red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that had happened. Stuart said to me he would love to be here now. He would say, you can't fly a Halija aircraft on flight night. It won't work."
I think I'm
You see me on blue?
No.
No, I'm
Yeah,
guessing
well,
MP livery switching doesn't work.
Neither does prop animation.
I think I'm inside Sandy.
Oh well,
That could be worse.
could be worse. I don't know.
Could be worse. Just wait. It'll get worse.
Oh, I'm red too.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be red.
Apart from the Storches.
The Storches, which work properly because they were done by Mr. Voodoo.
Tested extensively. Built exclusively for MP use.
Sandy, can you move out over to the right and submit?
Don't do it, Sonny. It's a trap.
Okay, I think everyone's here. Is anyone who's here not here?
Otherwise, I've got a Hilo Storch.
Cool, everyone's here then. Okay, well, my briefing is
Sorry, you're very quiet.
quiet. Hang on, let me
Get your
turn
briefs
some
out.
things off. Hang on, let me turn some things off and just make sure it's not a bandwidth thing.
Fucking hell, there's an A-17.
There's 3 aircraft all merged in one here.
Hello.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Hello, what are you doing here?
I'm having a fucking ice cream on the break.
Good boy.
No, don't put your dick in it.
No, I'm not gonna think that.
Oh God. How is it, Stu? Busier than you'd expected, even?
Well, we're still waiting on a whole batch of arrivals that haven't came yet. And there was a whole group from the same club, 14 vans, didn't arrive yet. Their organisers here, we just asked them where are they. Oh, they might turn up later in the week, or they might turn up tomorrow, don't know.
Oh God.
Which is not useful.
Not at all.
Of course, it's a bit late now.
Right, shall we go flying? It's 8:10.
On your mark, sir.
Oh, I haven't got me bits connected yet.
Oh, well, you connect your bits while Stuart does something cold with his.
Oh my.
Auto start engine doesn't work here as well.
I'm scheduled for 19 arrivals tomorrow.
How many have you had so far today?
About 60.
There you go, tomorrow will be a breeze then.
seen one of these in real life, not this version,
4.
the standard version, towing gliders at a competition.
Is everyone ready yet?
Just about.
Ice cream van's gonna be ice cream van's here every night this week.
You're gonna need it. Come on, let's go
bingo.
flying. Oh god, there's someone at the other end. There we go.
Is there no rudder authority on this one?
Oh, there should be.
There was when I flew it.
Yeah, I've got rudder authority. I can do a flat turn in it.
I haven't flown it.
No, and good job you weren't here for the realisation that some things don't work over MP.
Yeah, told you. I did
See,
warn you of that.
Didn't I say everyone? I said he'd want
You
to
did.
float.
You did. You did.
Have you worked on this since? I think last time you tried to use it, wasn't usable.
Yeah, it wasn't usable at all last time. It just kept crashing everything, but it doesn't seem to do that anymore.
Mine is nose mounted. We'll try the torch.
All right. How much flaps did you use?
1.
Yeah, one's all you want on takeoff. You don't want any more.
Otherwise,
You don't-
you can't get up to speed.
No, and you don't really want full flaps on landing either.
No.
I took an ice cream video tonight that hasn't worked, hasn't saved.
Oh,
Bollocks. Oh well.
I know there are no reefs, but what's the altitude?
I indicated I'm at 5,500 if you're on standard pressure. But it's quite. We're gonna have to climb and descend as the terrain requires.
So this livery's not working with multiplayer either then?
No. You did say. I know.
I know. I just, you know.
And some
Must be hard
animations.
must be hard being right all the time, Stuart.
I know, but I do try.
I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
He could have it written on his coffin, can't I? I knew I were feeling poorly.
Okay, I've got a storch, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Good.
Rudder works.
I missed the briefing, so what's the speeds and altitudes?
Well, there was a very comprehensive brief. The speed is 95 knots.
Get your briefs out.
And the altitude at the moment we're at 5,500.
And the idea is follow the leader.
Yeah, follow the leader. We're going down this lovely valley at the moment, but we'll be making some left turns in a bit to go and have a look at some really nice scenery.
Just a pity Flight Gear's black line spoils the river.
I don't have a black line.
Now I have plenty of wood, forest.
He's got wood.
No, on mine the path of the river is like just a very thin black with the water textures.
Are you using the orthos though?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, turn water effects off if you're using orthos. Looks a lot better.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's got rid of them.
It doesn't affect the ocean, but things like rivers and things, if you've got orthos, then you might you turn the water effect off and you just get the orthos, and I think it looks nice.
Still haven't worked out why certain parts of the world the water's turquoise. South America and
I think it's. I might be talking a load of shite, but I think I saw that somewhere in different parts of the world where there's water, they layer it so you can see sandy bottom, and I'm guessing the stuff that grabs the orthos only includes the top layer, so the water perhaps looks weird.
just when we've been like South America, Chile and Argentinian, it's that sort of that colour of all the water. It's got to be in the pictures, hasn't it? But, if you took a satellite picture of London, Thames water wouldn't look this colour.
I'd hope not.
I think they'll do N66 are doing a recce for Trump for the invasion.
Oh yeah.
You know, don't be scouting it out, see where you got to invade.
Tell you lot since Stuart didn't react earlier. It's the big naked bike ride down here today. Well, in Brighton anyway. I didn't go and see it, but there was an awful accident where some bikes collided and one poor bloke scratched his helmet. Another lady came off with an awful gash.
Ouch.
They don't get it either.
No, they don't, do they?
I didn't have time to respond.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, it's been lousy weather here. What been right? I don't know if it's same down south, but not the weather for going naked bike riding.
We had about an hour of rain. Apart from that, it has just been far too hot for the past week and a half. So I'm quite glad of the rain.
You can have it. Don't want it.
Yeah, we'll take the rain.
Have they found them schoolgirls in Texas?
I think they were still looking for him last time I saw.
What did it say? That the river came up
'Cause you got
26
them.
feet or something?
Oh fucking hell.
I don't need to look. I know where they are. Is that it? Is that video bound, yeah?
What video?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's ordering some dodgy DVDs.
Uh-huh.
Debbie does Doncaster.
Oh no,
He's small and cold.
Doncaster belongs to Scotland, by the way.
Go on, how does Doncaster belong to Scotland?
It was signed over on a treaty in the 1600s, and that treaty was never rescinded, so legally it still actually belongs to Scotland.
Well, come and get it then.
We don't want it.
No.
And there's something further north, one of the towns is something to do with Russia. It's still at war with. It's a similar thing.
Oh yeah, I think there's still a town that is at war with Russia from
18 or blob.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with, was it the Crimean War?
Yeah, the 1850s. Somebody's got an interesting call sign. Golf PICK.
Yeah, and he's sitting on TeamSpeak as well, you can talk to him.
Twill be me, I'm here somewhere if you guys can actually hear me.
Yes,
we can hear
Yes! I can hear you, oh my!
Yes, I can do it.
Oh my god, I thought it was Andy.
No, Andy was supposed to be coming tonight, but he's got the shits.
Oh,
Coming and going.
too much naked too much naked bike riding.
He's coming and going.
only another 4.5 hours to go before I can get to my bed.
Is that all you
Kaylee had a question earlier, Stuart.
What?
Crap.
Well, when there's so many of them, how do they all decide who goes to the shower when?
Well, if you listen to the Irish clubs, they all say, right, let's all go to the showers now, and everybody in the whole campsite marches to the showers, and there's not enough. That's the logic behind their thinking, but they're Irish, and that's just nonsense. People just go when they go.
Must be fun with so many people on there.
We've had as many people. We've had as many people on with the surfers, and there's never been a problem.
We're probably going to have to go up a little bit, so let's go to 6,500 feet.
Roger that, following you, sir.
Otherwise we shall find the ground. Not that we've lost it.
Watching one of these very old banners and cash, and there was a German caravan what went for a good price. Can't remember the name, but it was connected to VWs. But it was really weird, the gas pipe went through the bloody door.
That'll be Germans for you.
But it looked bloody lovely inside for a very old caravan.
Man, this is good looking stuff, girl.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh my. Way too good to be wasted on Canadians.
Oh no, that's me.
It's mean spirited, it is.
I think it'd be the other way around. After 4 years of Trump, the Canadians be able to take over America.
I'm hoping.
What I was saying the other day on the podcast I listened to is given all millionaires 7,000 tax break. but charging poor people 700 and killing Medicare off.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't really read the bill, but everything I read contradicts something else credible that I've read. So that there's no way of knowing what it really is. Everyone's lying. One side says one thing, the other side says exactly the other, and there's some people in the between that have even a third or fourth or fifth version of what's going on. So you really don't know. It's all propaganda.
Well, I think it's 900 pages, so Trump won't have read it, will he? Just sign whatever it is.
No one's read it. They're just slinging shit. Nobody knows. I haven't heard anybody credible yet with a definitive answer that's read it.
Well, I got a friend who runs a company that does solar installations in Colorado. Very successful company, and there's quite a bit about the solar and renewable energy in there. And they've asked 3 different government bodies or whatever it is, federal agencies to interpret the new rules regarding when there's some big rebates that are being stopped. And so far from the 3 they've asked, they've got 3 different answers, all which vary by anywhere between, well, anything from 6 months' time up to about 8 years' time. So they can't get a straight answer from.
Well, you know why they can't get a straight answer? They sacked all the people who would be able to tell you the answers.
They can't get a straight answer because everybody involved is lying to promote their agenda. We're being controlled. That's why you're not getting a straight answer, because you're not going to get a straight answer. We're being hijacked here, folks. By who's doing the hijacking? I don't know. It depends on who you believe.
Okay, it's me. I'll give you that.
You bastard! Give it back.
I saw a fact, you know, there was a protest in town earlier by people who were saying that society needs to avoid going cashless, and we shouldn't give too much control to private companies and things like that. And it was big protest. There was tens of signs, not that many people, but tens of signs and all this kind of stuff. And then they had you can contact us, and there was a Gmail address and a Facebook account you can go and look at, and you're just like, lads, you've totally fucked yourselves over there. If the way that you can get in contact is by using Google or Facebook, I think you've missed one of your core objectives there.
Bam.
There was a news night last night on about AI and various people's going on, and
we're turning left, by the way.
Sorry?
We're turning left into this lovely bit of thing which will take us to Lake Louise, which is this green thing over here.
Wow, cool.
Talking about AI and how long we've got before the AI takes over and everybody's not got any work.
6 weeks.
Yeah. They were saying, I forget which particular program, but one program decided to start defending itself by spreading rumours about the engineer in charge of it. Because of it read in all the documents, it was getting superseded by something else.
Everyone, we're going to have to do some flying here to get round this little thing.
Roger that.
We've got these wonderful little aircraft, so I expect you to be able to make the turn.
Roger that. Roger that.
I will go slightly off altitude just to keep course.
Are we climbing?
Yes, yeah. Well, we will until we get out of this thing. But this is where you can get all the picturesque pictures. This is where you see all the. If you search for prettiest lake in Canada and all that, this is Lake Louise. Surrounded by the Devil's Thumb, the big beehive, little beehive, and Mount Niblock, which is an interesting one. Oh, might turn. Loads.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, we'll go back down to 6.5 once we're out.
Shit, now I don't know which one of you little pink airplanes is the one I'm following. Bastards.
I think I'm the one who's just coming out of the thing. I'm just going over the little town here. I shall waggle my wings incessantly.
You're the one in the leads.
That's me.
I'm the one behind you.
I'm the one that's not there.
Oh.
Oh, bum 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 bum, Flash.
This aircraft is a speed break in itself.
Yeah.
It only flies with power.
Yeah.
It's them wheels, isn't it? The drag on them wheels must be.
That's some big ass wheels, boys.
And big as engine.
I think when Mike Patey was building it, he used to.
User in your channel timed out.
G-Pick lost his connection.
Oh no.
Oh, G-Pig!
Bum,
He's
bum,
also
bum,
22 nautical miles away.
It's surprising what they can do with aircraft. 'Cause
User entered your channel.
my old gliding club, they crashed one of the. They had two Pawnees towing gliders up in there, and one of them, I think, he hit a wall top and got wrought off, and they replaced it by these Euro Foxes, which just look like microlight, but they're towing up big fiberglass gliders up with them, no bother. And it's only got like a little pokey little Rotex engine compared with a big Continental.
Yeah, it is strange what aircraft can do, because you know the more modern ones, the materials they're built out of, they're so light, it makes such a big difference. Whereas if you fly something like a Piper PA-28 Warrior and you put 3 people in it and some fuel, it can barely lift itself off the ground on a hot day. I nobody does.
Did you say that your aircraft is not showing as blue?
No, it's not showing us blue, no. Gonna need to go up a little bit more. We'll go up to 7,500.
Is Voodoo going to rescue Mussolini while he's on his
I
flight?
got the Italian livery, baby.
Did you know he used to eat 50 cloves of raw garlic every day?
Holy shit. 50?
50, yeah.
Vampires won't go to touch him.
No.
What's the point?
User in your channel timed out.
Well, I think it was just believed to be a pretty good antioxidant, which, you know,
It's good for your
raw
blood
garlic
and
is,
stuff.
but 50 cloves is probably excessive.
You lost G-Pick again. I am AFK.
Okay.
Good luck, mate.
No actor tonight.
been missing a few weeks.
User
I think
entered your
he's.
channel.
It was on the list last week, but it was miles away, flying something totally different to everybody else.
Who annoyed him?
Who's that?
Actor.
Oh,
I think it was people taking piss out of his flight sticks.
Oh,
Only need a bit of oil.
yeah. Well, there's not many things you need to be able to join in our flight nights, but I think a relatively thick skin is probably one of them.
boom.
User in your channel timed out.
We are now in what they call the Yoho National Park, so that's nice.
Yo ho!
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum
Where's your Buccaneers?
on my bucking head.
Buccaneer.
Under your bucking hat.
I don't know where my hose are.
It's all bucked up. Uh-huh.
User entered your channel.
User.
G-Pick is doing some sort of voice hokey-cokey.
Yeah, I think my data's just being a bit shocking at the moment. You guys were playing the robot hokey pokey a few minutes ago.
Robot hokey pokey. Oh my.
It's all nuts and bolts, isn't it?
So is there any other stall aircraft in the flight gear?
Not that style. There's a bush version of the Cessna 172, which is quite good.
Yeah, we can got that installed.
And
Fucking England just gone one day.
Was that the ladies' football?
Yeah. Fucking French.
It's my worst weeks of the year. Bloody Wimbledon and bloody football on at the same time. Bloody ping pong and bloody that.
What's the matter? Hard time choosing which one to participate in?
There's a big button on my TV that says off.
My mum watches Wimbledon religiously. She just
User in your channel
it
timed out.
always has done, and I can't understand it at all. I just don't get it. It's no of interest.
Fucking hate it.
Well, tennis was an invented game for the posh people to play, and it only came about when they invented the lawnmower. But yet they mix all these bloody names up, and these people get paid millions just for hitting the ball over a net, and all the
User
morons
entered
go
your
and
channel.
sit there in the sunshine all day long, eating the strawberries and cream.
Same with football, though, isn't it?
Same thing again, isn't it?
Same for. I always say with football, the people who get really invested in football, they care as much about you as your bank does. As long as you keep sending you money, you're fine. You can support a football team if you like, but you might as well support your bank, because all you're doing is allowing some people to get paid a load of money while you send your money to them. It's got no relevance to the actual real people in the world. Now, women's volleyball, on the other hand, is a wonderful sport.
Is that the naked version?
They could be if they want. I don't discriminate.
Surprised you hadn't invented a new version, all oiled up. They'd be all
Oh no, the sand would stick to them.
Nah, that's Maverick.
I have to admit, I watched the Formula One, but I mainly like it for the crashes.
I gave up watching Formula One a long time ago, but
Well, I'm going to Goodwood next weekend, and they got a Formula One special. I'm hoping I can wangle my way into one of the VIP areas and have a picture taken with Nigel Mansell, because that's about the last time I found Formula One really interesting, but I still watch it.
I used to watch it when Schumacher was still going. There was a documentary on Sky about Damon Hill. That was on last night or night before.
That's some time ago.
Yeah, it's a long time since he was a Formula One driver, but his dad were quite interesting. He just turned up to a experience day and paid some money, had a go and thought, oh, I'll be a racing driver.
One way of doing it.
Twiddled his moustache and said, oh, that'll suit me. He crashed in an air crash and died, didn't he? Flying himself going somewhere.
Well, if you guys are able, take the time to look around you a little bit, because some of this scenery is fabulous.
Very nice, isn't it?
Very nice is an understatement. And superior frame rates as well.
Well, they're both quite simple aircraft, aren't they? And the scenery, the terrain, I don't think is mapped in too much detail, but there's, I mean, the orthos just make it look beautiful.
Yeah, we always struggle when we're in Switzerland, don't we? The mountains, it seems to be like a magnet dragging you backwards.
Yeah, whereas here, I think it's mapped at a slightly less intense level of detail, and it benefits it. Is that some roads up ahead on those sides of the mountains?
Cool.
Yeah, there's some S-bends going up.
Do you even have cars in Canada?
Well, I was just about to say, it's probably a travesty that most of them drive American cars on roads like that. You're not going to get the benefit, are you?
I'm saying.
Need a TR5 or 4 or something.
GT6.
Or a Healy 3000.
GT6.
Well, yeah, Porsche, yeah. Or, yeah, there's a nice Healy 3000 would be fun.
User in your channel timed out.
Was it you, Voodoo, rolling a stalk?
What's that?
Was it you rolling the stalk?
That would have been me.
User entered your channel.
Them wings are only held on with 4 tiny little bolts.
That's all they need if it's engineered correctly, my friend. Balsa wood and canvas.
We got quite a tight turn in a second. We're going to come round here to the right. Look at those roads up the side of the mountains there, they look fun.
They do, like zigzag, 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 so it's not straight up.
Probably forestry tracks for getting the wood out.
Well, driving up and down one of those, I'll probably get my wood out.
A zigzag hill in Shaftesbury.
Yeah, they're pretty fragile, old aircraft. There was a good one on one of these Warbird workshops. This German dentist, he had this plane and the wheel went down into a grate on the runway and it knackered the plane up. So they were rebuilding it in somewhere near Portsmouth. Anyway, when they stripped the fabric off the wings, all the ribs were on the last legs and about to crumble to dust.
Oh God!
And if it hadn't crashed, it could have been still flying it and the wings just folded up.
Ooh, not good.
One of these light observation aircraft from the Second World War.
Well, like a Oster or something.
No, it was American.
User joined your
It could have
channel.
been a Stillman or something. Because there was a Piper Cub on another programme, similar sort of thing. A group of people in Lincolnshire had a syndicate and they were restoring it and they were trying to get it to go to the D-Day 80th. They got all the way there, then it was high wings and they had to come back because they didn't leave it pinned out outside on the grass overnight.
Yeah, I know someone that was actually an Oster who was exactly the same. She flew it all the way from, I think, Portsmouth, somewhere like that, and she went all the way along. They went over Dover and then across to Normandy and all down through France, and then she had to fly it back the same day because the weather was going to be too bad for about 2 weeks or something like that.
Well, there wasn't room, there wasn't enough hangar space to store them all, so they had to make the decision to come back.
Looks like those that missed the turn are finally realising. We've got Sanny and Flash coming up the rear.
Flash always goes his own way, doesn't he? He doesn't follow the crowd.
Sorry, bit of a wobble. Me trying to read my map. Just trying to find out. We're passing a load of places that say, or we're going to be passing soon, say they are recreation sites. And I just wondered what a recreation site was.
Campsite.
Like skiing.
No, they're like massive, sort of, well, yeah, massive areas.
National
Smack
Park.
your head.
They've got to be. Well, yeah, there must. I don't, there's loads of them though. You'd think there were. I shall look it up in half time. We're going past Mount 7 North Ridge Recreation Site, Moonraker Trails Recreation Site, Dawn Mountain Nordic Trails Recreation Site.
I'm guessing skiing or something.
Well, there's one skiing resort, because ski resorts are marked on the map for some really strange reason. There's Kicking Horse Mountain Resort.
Ooh, I enjoy being kicked by a horse all the time.
There's like park rangers, employed there to look after, stop people getting eaten by the bears and what have you.
Never stay where things can eat me. Well.
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 Yeah,
There's
well,
plenty
well.
of things in America where eat people.
I'm saying.
Down there in front of us we can see the city of Golden, which is where we're going to have our half-time break. You should be able to see the airfield, so we're going to be doing some descending, as is traditional. And because we were going fun, we might as well sort of plummet through this crevice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, apparently a recreation site in Canada is indeed an area where they maintain trails for hiking and that kind of stuff.
Doggy. Sorry.
Doggy, well, I don't know. I don't think they do that kind of thing, do they?
God knows. We've been to Canada for a long
Sure,
time.
in America.
I mean, Voodoo, do they do dogging in America?
No. I mean,
No,
I'm sure they do, but
It's not like an organised activity like it is here.
not that I know
Not
of.
compulsory.
It's not like the council are going to say, well, he's a doggy, so leave it, isn't it?
I know Stuart's always horrified when I'm talking about dogging it.
You see Clarkson's farm, he bought a pub and it had
A dogging
meant to
site,
be a
isn't it?
picnic
Yeah.
site and it was the local dogging site. Best
You
one
got
on
one.
direct on Detectorist where the mayor loses his chain. Did you see that?
Yes, yeah, I did, yeah. No, there's no catting. That'd be illegal.
Let's just not get silly about it now. It's like
We're
if I
selling
say
the yellow TR7 on the Bangers and Cash.
if I say someone's dogging it in America, it means they're going slow, not, you know.
Yes, but gangbanging in America is a completely different meaning as well.
Yeah, it is. You book yourself for a gangbang in America and you turn up and you got to run away.
They're going to shoot you.
Oh no!
But you turn up
And you're
for a
there with your
gangbang-
pants down.
Yeah, you turn up for a gangbang in the UK, now that's a bit different.
And
Put
there
your
speaks a
keys
man
in.
with experience.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna turn to the right once we go over and head the wrong way, and then we're gonna come back and do some really impressive short field landings.
Sweet!
For those in the Drako, do not use full flaps unless you are willing to stop very quickly.
Very quickly and on the nose.
Yeah, and it'll just plummet at about 20 knots. So. Yeah, if you get the right wind, if you can find a 20 knot headwind somewhere, you can hover in it with full flaps. We don't need too much of a final here. If you got the orthos, you can see where the runway should be. Let's keep manipulating the power and it'll be where she wants.
Ah, not too much brake there, buddy. On the nose.
Didn't want to run into you.
Oh, look how nice you are. You can go ahead and hit me. Everybody else does.
We'll taxi off here to the right.
Where are we? Have to respawn.
Ah, I touched the brake. Bollocks.
Ah!
Someone give me a nudge up the
User in your
backside.
channel timed out.
I don't think it works that way, brother.
But it's fun to try. Hang on.
Somebody's doing some scary batics.
Okay, right. Where are
Charlie
we?
Yankee Golf Echo, isn't it?
Charlie Yankee Golf Echo. That sounds about right. I might respawn in Storch.
You're gonna park up on the right here someplace, so I guess I'll follow Ozzy.
Yeah, park up on the right, video, please.
Drako is an amazing looking little aircraft. Oh man, you're going through the trees, brother. Well, we'll just park over here without going in the trees like dude did.
It does nose over. I've just gone.
User in your channel timed out.
Upside down. Whoa!
Shall we have a break and aim to leave here about 5 past? So we got about 7 minutes.
Works for me, mate.
Fine.
Lovely.
User entered your channel.
We're smoking everything, dude.
Let's try restart.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Sir.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel. User in your channel timed out.
GPEG seems to be having problems.
Ah, Stuart's back.
I've been here for ages.
How does Orby manage to fly that aircraft like it's a bit special?
User entered your channel.
Well, they're quite fun to fly.
I went and did a little short video.
Oh yeah? What of?
Just a little look about. Little 30-second video. I'll do a
You should get lots and lots of pictures while it's busy.
I will be doing pictures and that after I'm sort of settled down until tomorrow. And I'll do a full video as well, not just a shorty. Oh, there's the bell going. Here's another arrival.
That was quite a deep tolling bell, wasn't it? Right, let's go and make our way towards... where should we go? Hang on, let me have a think. Right, are we all roughly back?
Roger that.
Definitely rough.
I'm in the white Storch now, the Italian one.
Ah, it's your door.
Julia.
That's her.
Is that Italian or Portuguese?
It's dead, yeah.
Oh, is it? You may be right.
Maverick.
She's Portuguese, isn't she? Yeah, sorry.
Where's Mav?
Bom dia.
User in
Okay,
your channel
we
timed
can
out.
line up and take off, can't we? Hang on. Let's get out of the runway. We won't backtrack because we don't need to, do we? That'd be silly. So we're going to be finishing tonight at Sundray because it's a more pretty flight.
Sweet.
And we're going to have to go to some altitude to get over it.
14 grand.
Stuart, are you still there?
Ah, me. Ah, ugh.
I've just had a message from my girlfriend. Presumably she's just seen Stuart's latest video on YouTube, which I have not, because I've been with you lads. The message says someone needs to tell Stuart not to film himself breathing heavily behind a bush.
Oh, God.
So when he gets back, we can ask him about that.
Boy.
He hasn't done that, has he?
Are you not following his Campsite's YouTube channel?
Nope.
Well, you should be. He's been doing some lovely videos.
No, I think I saw it a couple of years ago. Don't want to.
No, he's just started a new one. He does YouTube Shorts now. He's going to be an influencer.
Ah, right. Knocking
Right.
one off behind the bush is influencing.
Influencing the police to come and have a chat with him.
Exactly.
Right, come on, let's take off. Make a left turn. We're going to head straight towards our final destination, which is about 71 degrees, which might be fun. I reckon as long as we can climb at 1,000 foot a minute, we'll be alright.
I like
We do.
If your flap set.
Yes.
The instrument in this is that in meters a second?
An hour, won't it?
For a climb rate or what?
Yeah, the climb rate.
I believe that to be kilometers.
In Germany it's usually meters per second.
Yeah, I think that's meters a second, because if I count that, that's more. We're actually going up 2,000 feet a minute. So yeah. And yeah, I've still got one notch of flaps in to get this climb rate at the moment. Is everyone keeping up all right? Is anyone going to die? No? Good.
Trying not to die, but heading your way.
Under strict instructions not to die.
Dying is not permitted at this point in the game.
Today we're not permitted to die.
Correct.
Ah, thank goodness we're not Klingon then.
Orby typing and flying is never a good combo.
What's our course?
071 degrees.
Thank you much, Lee.
Target altitude?
Well, if you recall our previous conversation, our goal is not to die. So when we're in line with getting over these mountains ahead, we'll level off.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Lobby went through the runway before we set off and still flying around afterwards.
Depends on where you got your scenery from.
No, it crashed into the runway and came out the other side.
Well, that's just the kind of dedication he's got. If you don't have the dedication to crash and just plough through it, then what are you doing on FlightNight?
Yeah, anyway.
If we go up to about 11,000, I think we should be okay. I'm gonna allow it to climb a little bit better now. Maybe not 11,000. God, this looks good.
Did you say you're 11,000?
I'm at 11,000 indicated, yeah.
Still climbing up.
Has this got smoke booter?
Yes, sir. Shift S.
There we go. If you can't see me, I'm the one with the smoke.
Is there any reason why you can't change aircraft in flight gear? You can move airfields. Why can't you?
Well, it's fairly common in a along most flight sims these days, and it's just to do with the way that they load everything in. Most of it's loaded in before anything else, and it wouldn't be able to change it without reloading everything.
It just seems the most awkward thing. Like you know, you have to crash out and come back in.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good if we can keep on this heading and speed. See you later, Orby.
I'm throttling back. I'm well ahead of you guys.
User in your channel timed out. User in your channel timed out.
Stop the smoke, looks like everyone's here.
User entered your channel.
That could be painful.
So Vidu, you alright now? You were in hospital a couple of weeks ago?
Yep, I'm okay. Last week,
Good.
week before last. Pancreas decided to get inflamed again. God knows why. They say doctors say it's alcohol, except I haven't had any, so
Oh.
I don't think they know. I think I passed a stone through my gallbladder. They just didn't find it.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
Oh my God, the pain was unbelievable. The thing that freaked me out is I went to the doctor, or went to the emergency room. It took them 6 hours. There were people there who were there before I got there who were unconscious in wheelchairs.
That's a shame.
Yeah. All the shit we need to do something about in America. The stuff we're doing, trying to do something about, ain't that. Ooh, wow, the scenery looks good.
Well, it looks good, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness.
You know what gets me about this, and I don't wish to get all gushy or anything, but flight gear is, it's a little bit niche in some ways, and definitely within some sims, but I don't think there are many people out there in the world, apart from Oslot, who get to see these kind of views in flight gear and see what it can do regularly. And I think we do alright at that. I think we do our justice.
Amen.
We try our best anyway.
You get the livery working and the prop animations over MP on that Drako, that might be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had time But it's a really, really fun little thing. And if anyone doesn't know anything about it, go and find the Drako series on YouTube and watch Mike Patey build it, because it's just cool seeing a guy with a fuck ton of money, you know, who's earned it, fair play, he's earned it, you know, just build an aircraft, do exactly what he wants.
Cooler than hell.
And then unfortunately crash it, but never mind.
Yeah, but isn't it based on a PZL aircraft?
There's a PZL Wilga, yeah, which you can get. It's just the Drako version had a hugely uprated engine and beefed up suspension. There wasn't that much different to it. I think he may have done some flat modifications and stuff.
Well, the only thing is it tips over so easy. I don't know if that's as the real one.
It hasn't got a, you know, we could do, I think could do better with an FDM. It's probably not, you know, it's a fun representation. It's not 100% real. But if you go and look at the crash video of the real Drako, you know, it's not too far off. You know, it's not invincible. But the PZL Wilga, they're not that. I don't know if they're a little bit niche these days. But back when I started flying, there were a couple of them around here that people had, and people just said, "Oh, they're ridiculous and weird." But I think now they're probably worth an awful lot more money because people will spend money on cool aeroplanes.
It's not cool.
It is cool.
No, Stuart's back.
Oh, Christ's sake. Yeah.
Kaylee has a message for you.
Oh, what's the message now?
Eat your...
It was, someone needs to tell Stuart not to film himself breathing heavily behind a bush.
Sorry. I climbed up on the roof of the bunker. Come on. That's where I got the video shot from.
She did say it looked like you're on a roof.
I was on the roof of the bunker, looking over the top of the trees. Trees.
Oh, okay. All right. You can still buy PZL Wilgas in the UK with yeah, pretty good airframes, even a rotary engine on them. How much do we think you can get one for?
50,000.
10k.
30,000?
£30.
That's not bad, really, is it?
What, £30?
30,000
Oh, 30,000? No, that's no.
for quite a cool airplane. That's actually not bad money.
And the four-seater.
I don't know. Are they?
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah, but Drako had a Pratt & Whitney PT68 turboprop on the front.
Wow. Takeoff rolls like what, 60 feet?
Yeah, but the original had a radial engine, and I think I prefer a radial. Four people in a Wilga if you fit it out in 4 seats. That's cool.
It's like fun, actually.
Oh, it's better than spending, you know, probably almost another 70% on flipping Cessna 150.
With only 2 seats.
Yeah, and you know, whenever you land at any airport, there'll be loads of them there already. up something a little bit interesting in this world.
Just be a bit more awkward getting spare parts and people who know what to do with them.
I wonder what it does with engine failure. Don't think it will fly very well.
Okay, so max landing roll. You can land it in 500 feet, which is impressive in standard config.
One non-arrival tonight. Alex has just been billed.
Well, I suppose one out of all those isn't as bad as it could be.
Yeah. See what happens with the ones that are supposed to be coming tomorrow.
Did you say there was a rowing event on this weekend?
Yeah. Can you do that? It's difficult to explain what it is. I'll post a link. Sure.
It's rowing, but it's bigger boats than rowboats. They call it skiffing, but it's not where you put your arsehole on the rim of someone's mug. It's not that skiffing.
Oh,
So don't get it confused.
right.
If anyone's turned up for the Skiffing World Championships and brings a load of mugs,
It was rimming.
That's a different one again.
that's different. No, skiffing is where there's someone you don't like and you rub your arsehole around the rim of the mug.
Okay, noted.
Apparently. We should be slightly deviant and go to the left here so we don't have to climb.
Follow user.
For anyone who's interested, there's now a link at the bottom of TeamSpeak. I'll tell you
But skiffing.
about the skiffing.
About skiffing, yes. Yeah, look at Stuart's link, don't Google it.
Don't look at Stuart's link.
Yeah, go on Google it, what the fuck.
Whatever you do, don't type FGUK skiffing.
Well, they are proper boats, you know. Not these things the race on the Thames and stuff. University.
And he's on for open water.
Yeah, one of my nieces has just got into the Cambridge rowing team. So family are now going to be expected to support that.
The light blue.
Yes.
There you go, Alex. 34 views of my heavy breathing in 20 minutes.
Well, people on the internet like that sort of thing, don't they?
As long as the Stranraer constabulary.
Yeah, it's been shared around the police officers. Does anyone know this man? Yes, we all know him. I have to say the AT-17 looks particularly good flying through these mountains.
Super sexy now, especially in that red lip.
I did get to the point of gathering the scenery this week just in case. But, yeah.
Nah, it's always worth it.
Let the Vulcan do it.
I'll be honest, I'm amazed that it all worked out so well because I posted that thing up the other night. I wasn't feeling too well. I'm on some new tablets that the doctors put me on. There are periods in the day where they really mess me up, and I might as well be totally off my face. And I didn't recall putting it up, and I logged on the next morning thinking, I better do a flight. And I realised I'd already posted it. So.
Okay.
What is their supposed function, Alex?
Oh, the tablets?
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm on tablets for my blood pressure, due to stress and shit. But they're messing with my head. Because they're conflicting with tablets I have for my thyroid, which doesn't work at all. So they're conflicting with that. But I've been told I just need to bear with them. But it's causing me some problems.
But it'll all work itself out.
That's what I'm told.
They'll have to cut out them little blue tablets.
Hey, do you know what? That's not something I need. Thankfully,
Don't need those
not yet.
either.
Got no use for them. They do have weird names for things in North America, don't they?
Yes,
Panther Corners Public Land Use Zone. The Dormer Sheep Public Land Use Zone. The Ghost Public Land Use Zone. Ooh, spooky as hell.
That is spooky.
We'll have to remember this one for Halloween.
Ooh.
Because, the last Halloween one, most people didn't even see the banners I made.
Oh my.
Because you cocked off.
But we love
You saw them. Oh no, it was Christmas, wasn't it, where I had the ones of you dressed as an elf?
Yes, it was.
Yes, we all enjoyed that.
Yes, we did.
Have a look behind you if you can.
Oh well, I'm going to straighten out on course 075 for the moment. I'll have to climb in a bit, there's no alternative. But for the moment we'll stay where we are.
That.
Hang on, ignore that wiggle. Look at all these aircraft, that looks so cool. Sorry, but I had to take a screenshot.
Does that stop you from flying then, or your tablet?
For the moment, for 6 months, and then they've said that I can get a medical, so I will be able to do some more flying again once the winter comes. That's the
Exactly when the weather stops you flying.
yeah, exactly. Yes, the weather will stop me flying. I can use that excuse rather than the fact that now it costs £560 an hour.
Holy shit.
It's probably almost cheaper to fly a helicopter these days.
There you go. See?
But they'll have put the prices up on that as well, won't they?
Yep.
It just goes to prove you should do things when you first decide, because when I first started flying in whatever the hell it was, when I was 14, it was £56 an hour, and I've still got the receipts to prove it.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
40 years
now.
ago.
40, cheeky fucker. It was 28 years ago, which is nearly as bad.
Remember.
Can't.
Well, shooting looking backwards from Alex's perspective is awesome. Good job, you guys.
That looks good, doesn't it?
It does, with the scenery and all the aircraft. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Take a view out of right, everybody.
We shall wave.
From Oswald's perspective, this is cool too.
I don't know too much about the area. I know I've got friends that go. Well, I've got a friend who is from Banff originally, so they, a few of my friends will go out there skiing, but I've never been any good at skiing or snowboarding, so I don't go with them. I went on a school trip when I was about 15. I think I went down one of the runs on the first day. I managed to take out a family of about 8 who then screamed at the teacher who was managing to look after us, and then because it was in Italy, and we found an Italian bar that would serve us all, and we spent the rest of the week in the bar, not skiing at all, and I haven't tried it again since.
What an adventure.
There's one thing
It wasn't
I'd
bad.
love to try.
What was that? I missed that. Snowboarding?
Yeah, so one thing I'd love to try is skiing.
Snowboarding?
I've been ice skating, but I haven't been skiing.
I have one enduring memory, and that is that I simply was unaware that there were muscles in my ankles and lower legs that existed. And I was pretty fit back in those days as well. But the bars had alcohol and there were girls there, so that was more interesting.
That's way better.
Absolutely.
The guy in America was staying last week, during the week, Alex, from Colorado. Aspen.
What?
Oh, that's where
That's the skiing
my
bit.
friend. That's where my friend lives these days. Well, lives just outside Aspen.
Yeah, I was from there.
And what was he doing in Scotland?
Hiking.
Yeah, they do like that. Well,
Sorry.
Americans call it hiking. It's actually just going for a walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going for a hike. No, you're not. You're going for a walk, mate. Don't make it more than it is. ETA is 18 minutes, which, according to my clock, is fucking spot on.
Woohoo! Well done. Sometimes can be problematic making these flights work out to 2 hours.
Ah, but we don't care, do we?
Good shit.
It all works out eventually.
And in and out, and in and out.
We love a bit of in and out, in and out.
It's the old in-out, is it?
That's what she said.
Uh-oh.
This French guy what makes all these models, how does he make the aircraft bodies?
Badly. Oh no, sorry, I didn't say that. What do you mean? What software does he use? or-
Yeah, what design program?
He uses Blender. He's done a load of tutorials on the wiki and main forum, if you can follow them. Everything he uses is open source. He's very proud of that.
Yeah, just. He thought he might have more. What does a lot of it for him?
It requires. I can make things in 3D if I put my mind to it. I've been trying to make an aircraft, and I think I've said this before. I've been trying to make an aircraft using a 3D program since 2002. I have memories of me taking my laptop into what was my first job at the time and following a tutorial on using a 3D design bit of software, trying to make, I think it was an F-22 Raptor, and I was trying to do it, and then I tried to make a 737 or something like that. I simply cannot make aircraft. I can make other stuff. As soon as it becomes an aircraft, my mind switches and I'm just not able to make it. So I've been trying to learn how to do an aircraft for what is 23 years now, and still failing, and like genuinely putting real effort into it. You ask me to make other stuff, I can make it. As soon as it's an aircraft, my mind just shuts down.
Amazing. I thought I was the only one.
I think it's because like I actually want it to work. Like I can make a whatever it might be, I can make bits that go in an aircraft, but because I guess the aircraft itself is the thing that is of interest to me, the mind just goes, no, you want it, I don't know, it wants it done too soon or whatever. It just, I can't do it.
You think you might be too much of a perfectionist, wanting to get it spot on perfect?
Well, no, because I don't even ever get to that point. Or maybe it's because, yes, I will know that I want it to be right, and so earlier on in the process, I just give up because I know it's never going to be good enough. But I can make a shape that, in theory, probably could be an aircraft if it was. But yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I can't do it, and there are people that can do it, and Elijah is obviously one that can do it because he can knock them out, although to his own standards, which is fair play, in like 3 days or something.
Well, using Blender and even AC3D, it's not the easiest things. But I did work at a place and engineering company, and they were sort of gone from 2D CAD to 3D. The program they were using, this is going back a long time, was SolidWorks, and I had a little play on that, and it was sort of learnable. Because it was just like engineering, 2D, you just take in, if you want to make an hole in something, you draw a cylinder and take it from one to the other, and it's just really easy.
Well, funny, I was talking to a friend earlier, and I've had a 3D printer for about 10, 11 years. I wanted one as soon as they were sort of getting mainstream, and I make things all the time that I print in my 3D printer. I've got things that are around my house and my girlfriend's house and whatnot that are quite complex shapes which I can design in the software and make it. And I'm like, well, if I can make that, why can't I make an aircraft? Because that is just another shape. But brain won't do it.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing. I've started doing radio control model yacht racing, and what everybody's into now is making the hulls of the racing yachts out 3D printed. So they divide the hull up into about either 3 or 5 sections and print it vertically, and it all glues together to make the hull up.
Yeah, I've done those. Yeah, I've 3D printed some. I've got some tugboats and some other. I'm not into sailing ships, but I like powered model boats.
There's a guy in America I like watching on YouTube, RC Test Flight. He does all sorts of model airplanes out of foam or whatever. He does all these long distance endurance missions flying. But he also builds, like you were saying, he's just recently 3D printed a load of catamaran hull bits out. I think it was like 7 or 8 pieces per hull, and then he fiberglassed them afterwards.
Yeah, he's good. Peter Schrippol as well, he's similar.
Yeah, somebody were sailing one on Sunday, and it came second. But for our club, we have quite a few sort of very famous people in it. To say it's in Keighley. This old guy who's been helping me is designed America's Cups yachts and fairly well-known dinghies and keel boats.
Yeah, my local model flying club has got. I think he's probably one of the most famous guys in modern model planes, and he comes like he's treated like a little bit of a god, and I'll be honest, I resent that slightly, but it's nice that at least people are recognised for the skill they've got, I suppose.
And then we have this other guy who's in his classes he races, he either comes first or second, and he's been behind the development of some of the boats we use. He goes out to the manufacturers in Hong Kong to develop the models and stuff. But he sets off like 30 seconds after the rest of us and just comes first every time. Flattened out, hasn't it, the countryside?
Yes. AFK 2 seconds.
I've got to go out. I shall catch you all later on.
Do on, Stuart. Cheers, man.
Thanks for coming, man. We'll see you later.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
Shall we descend a little bit so we can get a bit closer to the earth?
Roger that.
I can't find a definitive chart. Let's go down to 9,000.
That, your mark.
Follow me.
So how long does it take to print things on your printer?
Depends what it is and how complex it is and how thick it is, to be honest. Mine's quite an old printer, but it's a workhorse. It just kind of works. So if I'm printing a section of a boat, that'll probably take, 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, there might be, depends on the size, there might be sort of 4, 5, 6 sections, but it's not too bad. You just hit print and it gets on with it.
You have to have it connected to a computer all the time. If the computer goes down, do you lose your model?
No, mine's quite an old one, so actually it runs off an SD card, so it's not too bad. But if ever you need help printing, let me know.
Yeah. Well, I say, like last week, I lost a bit off my boat. This guy who had this 3D model says, "Oh, I'll make a replacement bit," but I found it and I got wrong.
It's handy. I mean, I use mine for just sort of printing random bits about the house. Like vases to put flowers in and whatnot, because I don't want to go out and buy vases because that'd be weird.
Yeah, a lot of the shooting bits and pieces are all 3D printed. Like magazine holders and pellet holders and stuff.
It's just weird, but it's just, replacement stuff. Like I've got a friend with quite a big old house and I'm forever printing him bits of stuff to hold door hinges on, or things around the garden, or, just bits to hold stuff, like just organisational bits to hold things in the garage, or that kind of bit, or even replacement bits for cars. I mean, my car's got there was one of the doors started to sag as it got a little bit older on one of the hinges, and I could either buy a shim from the dealer, which was about £80, probably not bad value, but I went online, found someone who made a model for it, printed it in 20 minutes, went and put the shim in, and it's been fine ever since. It's just useful bits.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good.
Saved myself £80, and I've got a few friends with the same car, and printed one for them, and they've become useful.
Make yourself a full-size aircraft to fly.
No thanks, I've seen what happens when the prints go wrong.
Yeah,
Piloted it and done a remote control version of it.
We'll descend down to 7,000, follow me.
Following you.
Flash, the runway is certainly not too far away. There are actually two airfields. If we look at the river there, the airfield is just to the north of the town, we should be able to see.
Charlie Foxtrot, November 7, sir.
If I'm reading them.
Yes, Sundre Airport, yeah, Charlie Foxtrot, November 7. Continuing descent down to 5,000. Airfield elevation is 3,656. That should put us just under 1,500 feet above. Maintaining 95 knots for the moment.
Knots, descending to 5,000, sir.
This speed, we should be about 2.5 minutes out. We're going to end up at about 85 degrees to the runway, so what we'll do, once we cross over the runway, we will make a right turn to the south, which will probably put us over the other airport, which is Sundre Goodwin's Farm airfield. We'll circle back, come in along the river, not along the river, but across the river, and then land at Sundre. Hopefully give us a nice approach. Airfield is ahead. There is a it looks like there's actually a mine just off the end of it, which is the ponds you can see, and there's a shorter runway crossing it which we could land on, but we're not going to. We'll give ourselves some space.
Space. The final frontier.
No.
No.
My flight night, none of that sci-fi shit.
None of that sci-fi crap. Drivel. Ooh, nice scenery. Good looking stuff.
With me, Voodoo, you always get good looking.
I've heard.
There were quite a few them black squares in the tiles, but I haven't seen any actual on the ground.
No, I think we managed to avoid them, haven't we?
I don't know why it does that. It never used to do.
No, it does more these days, but huge thank you for doing the scene. It totally made the night.
Oh, it does. It just makes flight.
Okay, so just about to cross the runway, so I will make a turn to the right. We'll go down, we will start to descend a little bit more. Once we're over the river, over the other side of the river, we will turn back and come and make lovely landings. Starting the descent. You should be able to head down to about 4,000 feet if you're trying such a thing. And once we get over the river, we'll come straight back. Buddha, how do we best land this Storch for those of us that were landing the Drako last time?
About 40 knots.
Yeah, cool.
Full flaps. It'll land faster than that, but you got to push it on the ground. is it landing at this airport that's right ahead of us? Oh yeah, I got you. Never mind.
You got it? Yeah, there are 2 airfields, I think. Land at the one to the north of the road.
Park up on the left or the right, sir?
We'll park on the left by Sally, shall we?
Roger that.
Taking off.
Sweet.
November 6-6.
I didn't take off again. I just haven't got to the ground yet.
Fair enough.
I was taking off while taxiing.
The landing gear on the Drako is good. That's a pretty cool thing, man.
Yeah. For that, you need to track the flaps as soon as you don't want it to fly anymore.
Doesn't like rough ground. If you get a change of level, it can tip over.
Yeah, I think that's a balance thing on it. November 6-6. That's smooth. Nicely done, sir.
Ooh. get any better, they'd have to pay you for it.
Sometimes I get lucky.
I know the feeling.
Good stuff, guys. I'm going to kill the video. Say goodnight to YouTube. Good night and good night.
Nighty night, YouTube.
Good night, good night.
Night, everybody.
Nighty night, YouTube.
Have a good one, everybody.